Today, I think I'll just tinker around. Get it? Tinker? Like Tinkercad? Man, I crack myself up. Don't go away. Hello, friends, and welcome to Fat Guy Productions. I am Paul, coming to you as always from beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. My horribly bad joke aside, today's video will be killer. I asked if you all would like to see videos on Tinkercad, and you said yep. So today, I will run you through Tinkercad as we use some of the basic skills to create a small project. So what exactly is Tinkercad? Tinkercad is a free online 3D graphic application you can use to, among other things, create items that you can then take to a 3D printer and bring to life. Certainly, Tinkercad is very basic. It's super simple, but it is amazingly capable if you have a bit of imagination, and it's free. Score! You'll need to create an account, but you won't need a credit card or any money for that. And once you have that, you just sign in and away we go. Once signed in, you'll be taken to your personal start page where you'll be able to access lessons, work on projects, or create a new 3D image. Today we're just going to focus on creating a new design rather than other features of Tinkercad. So I'll start out by clicking Create a New Design. Go figure. So Tinkercad has whisked me off to a blank workspace. But before we get too involved, let's understand the 3D environment. The giant blue grid is our floor, so to speak. And in a 3D environment, you have three coordinates: the X, Y, and the Z. In this example, the X represents front to back based on our floor or our plane. Y will represent left to right, and finally Z is up and down. This is how you navigate and think in your 3D environment, and it's a vital element for you to keep straight in your head. On the right side of your window are some basic shape menus. This is how you'll build your creations in Tinkercad. You will use and merge basic shapes to create more complicated elements, and you'll also model by using what's called a Boolean feature, which, simply put, means subtraction. So for today's project, I'm just going to create a little house and let you follow along as I make it. Of course, the house needs a roof, so I'm going to drag in this triangle-looking shape. Now, when I place it, it's going to immediately put it flat on that plane. There, I'll go ahead and scale it to fit my house. I can align it to the building, and then using the small handle at the top of the roof shape, I can drag the roof up to the top of my house. Boom! I have a house here. Now, an important feature in Tinkercad is grouping and ungrouping. Okay, this is how you make parts one, and this is also how you subtract from parts. So, I will group these two parts together, and it makes them into one piece in Tinkercad's mind. And now I can just choose a color for my house. So right now in Tinkercad's mind, the parts are one thing, but I can always break them up again if I need to. Now, of course, my house needs a door, right? So I'll drag another cube into my world, and I can use the handles on it to size it into a rough door shape, and then I'll slide it back along the X path until it looks like a door. Simple. I can now assign my door a color, kind of like a paint job, and look how nice my house is looking. So honestly, what good is a door into a house that is a solid cube? My house being a solid cube would obviously make it hard to live in. So I need to hollow out my house. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to copy my original cube and paste that copy back into my world. I'm going to slide it over so I can work with it. Now I'm going to scale the cube down a bit in all three axes, and then I'll tell Tinkercad that instead of a color, this cube is going to be a hole, meaning it is a negative space. And when I group it with another element, it will subtract from that element. This is what I was referring to when I said Boolean. So here you can see the second cube lined up underneath my house. Now, when I group it, watch what's going to happen here. Boom. Gone. Empty, hollowed out. It's as simple as that. My house is now hollow, and I can officially live in it, but, despite how great things are going, I sure would like a few windows. So, I'm going to Boolean or subtract and make windows in the walls. Now, in my shape menu, there is a square hole. All I have to do is drag it into my world, resize it, drag it into the wall of my house, and again, as soon as I group it with the house, it will subtract that area from the house. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I have a window in my house. Now, I want more light in my house, so I'm going to repeat this on the side, and then I can just sit back in my home and look out the windows and enjoy the view. I'm going to go ahead and put the roof back on my house, and then I can wrap up this short tutorial with a bit of landscaping. In addition to basic geometric shapes, Tinkercad comes with specialized shapes like trees. I'm going to plop a few happy little trees into my world. I'll scale and arrange them, and now I have an idyllic home to chill in. So that's a very simple look at using Tinkercad. I now want to show you some more detailed models I built here to give you an idea of just how powerful this app can be. Hopefully you checked out my Johnny Lightning restoration video a short while ago. I had to recreate the engine and I modeled it right here in Tinkercad. As you can see, you can really be precise and detailed with Tinkercad. Here's another file of mine, a big set of parts for a special project. Bonus points to anybody who can put in the comments what project I'm doing with these 3D models I've made. Again, Tinkercad is proving it can get the job done. So that's a short look at Tinkercad. But with any luck, you were able to glean some idea of how to use it and just how powerful the app truly is. I hope you loved this video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, click subscribe, and crush the subscription bell. I know for a fact you're going to have a lot of questions, so fire away down below. Well, that should do it for today. In life, never forget, every dimension is special. Until next time, this is Paul from Fat Guy Productions saying, be good.